Anyways, review games. Dun, 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 dun.
Slime Rancher.
Slime Rancher. This game, okay. So the way I describe this game to people who've never heard of it is it's eugenics, right? So basically, you're this lady who runs a slime farm, right? And you kind of go out and explore the areas of the map. So let's bring it in. So
Mhm.
you have all these slimes that you have to go out and capture, and then you bring them back to your ranch, and you put them in like fences and stuff, and then you feed them food, and they give you these little gems, and you send these gems to wherever, to like a shop, and they give you money. You use that to buy fences,
Mhm.
upgrades of fences, whatever. Um, so as you get more stuff and you upgrade, you unlock other areas of the map. You get access to different sorts of slimes, right? Well, these slimes, what's really cool, right, is a little gem that you get if you feed it to another slime, they'll
Mhm.
fuse, right?
Mhm.
So you can fuse, like, for example, there's these little cat slimes and these little pink slimes that we're seeing right here, and there's bunny slimes. You can fuse those together. It's only two, so you can't fuse like more than two. But you fuse them together, and that combines the total like value of their uh, gem, right? And so you also have limited space in your farm, so you're kind of getting what I'm putting down here,
Yeah.
right? So it's like your farm. You want to have food, so like chickens. So each slime eats a different sort of diet. So some eat meat, some eat vegetables, some eat fruit. So you want to have chickens. You want to have a plot for vegetables. You want to have a plot for fruit. Then also each slime, they have different environments that they like to be in. Some can fly, so you might have to buy a ceiling to put on top.
Mhm.
Some might jump, might have to buy higher fences. So there's all these things you have to keep in mind, right? But then you start mixing them, and you're like, okay, so if I
Mhm.
mix the bunny rabbit and the one that can fly, they're obviously going to want to go freaking nuts. So I got to figure out a way to keep them contained. And then you're like, okay, so the other kicker, right, is the little gems. Their value goes down the more you send
Mhm.
to the shop. So if you're like, okay, I combine these two, they were giving me a lot of money. Now they're not giving me anything. You got to start cutting them. You got to start getting. Sorry, got to start getting rid of these guys. You're like, okay, I need to destroy these slimes and start fresh, right? So yeah, it's a lot of that, but it's also a lot of exploration and walking around. And they've also added puzzles like we're seeing here that you can do. There's a lot more. There's like maybe 35 different like base slime types, and then you can also fuse all those together. So there's a lot of different things. There's a lot of different areas you unlock that can facilitate certain guys. But yeah, it's gated in a way to where they slowly unlock things, and the further areas that you get, the more kind of you get access to, which makes
Mhm.
it easy, but it can be overwhelming. But it's very fun. I love. It's a good combination of like farming sim games and kind of just like ex exploration games. But yeah, there's a lot of hard decisions that you have to make where you're just like, man, my little cat guys, not they're not giving me as much money as they used to. And then you gotta be like, okay, I'll fuse them with these guys. Then you do, and then it's like they're also not worth that much. So then you gotta start shooting them off into water and killing them, right?
Oh no.
Um, yeah, no, it's very much eugenics, but it's fun, right?
The visual
Um,
style looks really nice too.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's
Yeah.
that's why it's so funny that it's that it is what it is, because you're just like, oh no, I gotta kill all 20 of these cute little slimes, and you just suck them all up and go poo 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 poo. You start shooting them off in the water, and they just die. But yeah, it's really fun. But don't get attached to them, right?